AITA for telling my dad to stop blaming my mom for me not calling my stepmom mommy anymore. My parents divorced when I, 17M, was a baby, and my dad remarried when I was 5. When I was 7, I started to call my stepmom mom a little, and it felt natural to me. They didn't ask me to do it. After I had said it several times, my dad gave my mom a heads up about it. I overheard him tell my stepmom when we got home. I was in the office doing homework at the time. Dad and my stepmom started talking badly about my mom. Dad said my mom looked hurt and offended. Then he and my stepmom said how terrible it was that she couldn't be happy for me, and Dad called my mom overly sensitive. My stepmom said she hoped my mom wouldn't stop me from calling her mom too. She also said it was sad that my mom was so selfish and put herself before me, all of this just because my mom looked hurt, not even because she said anything. After hearing that, I never called my stepmom mom again. I didn't want to hurt my mom, and I didn't feel like my dad and stepmom deserved for me to keep calling her a mom after hearing how much they disrespected my real mom. It didn't go unnoticed. Dad would test me by referring to my stepmom as a mom in conversation, like saying, "Go ask your mom," or "Did you find your mom?" I would always reply with, "I asked Marie," or "I found Marie." I also made sure to tell people I only had one mom and one dad, and when asked, I mentioned I had a stepmom. I did this even if my dad or stepmom could hear, and it clearly bothered them. Later, one of my half-siblings started calling my mom's mom, and my dad and stepmom quickly and harshly put an end to it. Whenever it happened over the years, they freaked out. I found it ironic, given that my mom couldn't even show a hint of being hurt without being labeled all kinds of terrible things in their eyes. Now that I'm in my senior year of high school and almost 18, my dad has been more bothered by the fact that I stopped calling my stepmom mom. He brought it up with her in the room a few days ago. He told me I shouldn't let my mom influence my decision on who gets called mom and dad. He said it was sad that my stepmom was mom for a while, and then I just started using her name. He told me that if my mom really loved me, she'd be happy for me. I told him it wasn't because of my mom. I heard everything they said, and it made me reconsider whether my stepmom deserved to be called a mom. I decided she didn't because they disrespected my mom. Then I told him to stop blaming my mom when she never even said anything, and it was all because of how she looked. Dad accused me of lying and said that even if it were true, I was wrong for holding it against them for so long. He said I was too quick to place all the blame on him and my stepmom. AITA.